Hi, welcome to winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Lightfoot. This is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine that you will absolutely adore. Whether it's that sort of regular wine that you have every day, every week, or the special one, or maybe a different wine for different seasons, different occasions, we're here to try and help you find the wine that you will absolutely love. That was my little bit of Barry White bit there at the end.
I heard it loud and clear, John.
Love. So, I'm really excited about this particular episode. I'm excited about all of them, but this one, we're tasting a Pinot Gris. Mm-hmm. I love it when I say Gris. Don't ask me why, I just do. And it's an Oyster Bay. Now we have done, we'll do a link. There is another Oyster Bay. We've done some other Oyster Bay, but this one, I've had a little sleek test before. And I was really, really quite impressed with it. So this is, as probably a lot of you know, this is a New Zealand wine. It's from the sort of Marlborough area, which is a very posh area, isn't it? Very posh.
Oh, I've never been, John. Have you been?
I've not been. I've just read about it.
All right. Then in that case, yes, I will take your word for it. So it's a lovely posh area.
It's a lovely posh area, but it's got a good, nice reputation in terms of wine. I mean, it's a...
Oh, in terms of wine, yeah, definitely. Marlborough is known as one of the best regions for producing wine, especially Sauvignon, which makes this very interesting to see what a Pinot Gris is going to taste like from Marlborough.
Absolutely. So shall we get straight into it?
John, I think we should.
Okay, let's do it. So... it's nice and clear, very pale, isn't it?
It's really pale, yeah. Which is no bad thing, no bad thing at all.
No.
It's not. It has like a hint of gold in there, like little goldy flakes. It's like I wouldn't describe that as yellow or lemony.
No, I guess you could say straw, couldn't you?
That's what I'll go with that.
Well, light straw, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't want to give it to a camel.
Shall we have a smell?
Okay.
Right, let's have a go on the old nose.
Nose. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'm getting pear, is that right?
I think that is spot on.
Oh,
that is
nice
all that's there.
sweet pear.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a nice pear, I have to say.
Should we stick to the wine? Let's stick to the wine for now.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, you're completely correct. That pear is really intense. In fact, that pear is the only thing I'm smelling. It reminds me of those sweeties. I know I come back to sweeties all the time, but those Yorkshire mixture sweeties. Oh, those little pear drops.
Oh, pear drops, yeah.
Yeah. That smells just like that.
Oh, yeah.
It smells absolutely delicious, but there's very little else I'm getting from that. Or maybe there is, but it's masked or hidden because that pear is just full on now.
But would you say that's a problem in terms of, that's all you're getting from it? No?
Definitely not. I mean, let's see how, when we've tasted it, see how that comes through.
Because sometimes when you say, oh, that's all I'm getting, you think, oh, that's derogatory because you hope to get more. But actually that's so rounded, isn't it? It's just like, it's not full on in terms of, it's too powerful. But that is a really nice balance nose. It's
a very clear, very concise smell that you're getting from there, and I am happy with that.
It smells slightly that maybe going to be a little bit sweet.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and I think that's coming across because it is the pear drops we're smelling, and we're thinking again, is that going to introduce a little bit of sweetness in there? But
yeah.
The other way they want us to find out is to try.
Yeah, and I love getting my teeth into a juicy pear.
You're going to get arrested one day, John, for this. This is supposed to be a wine chat.
Because the trouble is, because my dad used to eat pears, and I always dribble, and now I've got a beard. It's very difficult, so you have to be careful.
So there's a very different pear, I think you're talking about. So anyway, let's have a little taste very quickly, John. Oh.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's really nice. That is very, very nice. What you've got... Oh, there are some wines where you can smell them and you nearly know what it's going to taste like, and sometimes you're disappointed and sometimes they're spot on. That is spot on. The nose is all about the pear. Flavour for me, all about the pear. I don't know if I can find anything else there because the pear is just all in my face. And it's what I describe as a one-dimensional wine, but not in a bad way, because I know I've used one-dimensional before, like again in a derogatory term, where that is all you are going to get from that. But it's a really nice introduction, especially after tasting or remembering the Sauvignon. Because I remember the Sauvignon, we gave quite a good rating to the Sauvignon, and I was quite impressed with that.
Yes, with the Oyster Bay Sauvignon, yeah.
And this, again, it's not quite as in your face as a Sauvignon, it's not quite as sharp. Again, the acidity, really soft, really easy going. Not overly powerful on flavour, if I'm honest. You know, it's not like, here's this, you're going to taste that. It's not like, it's like it's a gentle but firm flavour.
Yeah.
And something... Yeah,
I think in the past we've said one-dimensional, and really what we've meant by that, and we've been critical of it, is that it lacks something. We were looking for something else, but this is complete in its oneness. I mean, it's a bit like wearing a onesie, isn't it?
Yeah. Where did it go? Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It just covers you all over, and it's nice and snug, and it's actually a good fit, and it's good. It's good.
Okay.
You won't really want anything else.
You know what, John? I will go with that. Actually, I may have mocked you just then, but that's a very good description. It has got everything you want.
Yeah.
It makes you feel warm. It does make me feel a bit warm. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it is a very great
That
pleasure.
is a pleasure, and half of the wine drinking is, it's how it does make me feel. You've got that. Love it, it tastes beautiful, and I'm very comfortable with that.
And this is
Just
the other thing that strikes me about this is that so we're drinking this on a chilly autumn evening, and it doesn't seem inappropriate. Sometimes you drink a sort of like a chilled white wine and you think, actually, yeah, this would be really nice in the summer, but actually now not quite. But actually, this is still
I think it has a time and a place, and I think that'd be a really lovely one as well for people who are, because I've often spoken about the heartburn aspect of wine. White wines, definitely for me. That is
Sauvignon Blanc in particular.
Sauvignon in particular, something that does get me. There are some that escape it, but that is just gentle, but rich. A true enjoyment, I would say.
I think the other thing I'm just really surprised at is this is a 2020, so we're drinking this in just in October 2020. So this was produced earlier part of this year. And sometimes when you get young wines, they're a little bit acidic, a little bit...
Usually massively so, yeah.
Yeah, but this is very soft, very rounded. It's an absolute, it's a credit to the guys at Oyster Wine. I mean, they are a global brand, so I'm sure they don't need us to pump them up. But
no, but what you just said there, John, as well, I didn't realise this is 2020 vintage. And that is usually... The younger wines, it does show them up slightly. You can taste where they've not got there yet. Whereas this, I mean, just even before I've even done the vintage, I've said this has got everything. It has got everything. I'm not saying it's one of these big complicated wines that you need to get into, not for a minute, but that's a delicious bit of wine.
It is, and I think the fact it's 2020, you can see right through it.
I'm going to personally apologise again. I'm really
somebody needs to.
That wasn't too bad actually.
There'd be worse. But if you've been watching this channel, you probably know there's been worse.
But no, I think that's a lovely bit of wine.
Let's give this a score then. Let's give this a score.
What's the price when it's on the brand?
I'm not sure. I think it's somewhere around about £10-12, is it?
Okay. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. We'll put that in the link.
I think I have some notes down. Let's just go to your camera, John, and I'll have a little bob around while you do that.
Okay, well, I mean, personally, what I would think on that, I wouldn't be shy on price with that.
£9.50, John. £9.50.
Right, £9.50. Right, that is good. I'd be more than happy to spend £9.50 on that. So when it comes down to giving it a score out of 100 for Pinot Gris, now, to be honest, I don't drink that much Pinot Gris, so I can't really say what how much I like a Pinot Gris is for me. But at £9.50 for that quality of wine, I'm gonna go straight up there and hit that at an 85.
Oh really? Well, that's I was gonna go for 84. So we were in spin distance to each other, but absolutely, 84. Where's the
literally, yeah. But no, I mean, fair dues. £9.50, good bit of wine. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, definitely recommend that. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give us the thumbs up on the bottom there at YouTube. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask about this wine or any others, please leave in the comments below. That also helps our channel get out to more people and hopefully help them with their wine choice. So until the next time, really looking forward to our next tasting. As always, we'll see you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.